We will continue miscellaneous exercise on chapter 8, application of integrals. Question number 12. Find the area bounded by the curves set of all x, y such that y is greater than or equal to x square and y is equal to absolute value of x. It is same as question 9 of exercise 8.1. Y equal to x square is a parabola, upward parabola, and y is equal to absolute value of x. The definition of absolute value is it takes the value x when x is greater than or equal to 0 and it becomes minus x when x is less than 0. We will solve these equations, y equal to x square and y equal to x. We get x square is equal to x. Let us cancel x, but don't forget to equate it to 0. X is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. Therefore, the corresponding y values are 0 and 1. The points of intersection are 0, 0, 1, 1. Similarly, we will solve y equal to x square and y equal to minus x. X square is minus x. We will cancel x. We have to equate it to 0. X is minus 1. The corresponding y values, y is minus x in this case. If x is 0, y is 0. If x is minus 1, y is minus of minus 1 plus 1. The points of intersection are 0, 0, minus 1, 1. This is 1, 1. And this is minus 1, 1. The parabola is an upward parabola passing through the origin and these 2 points. The parabola equation is y equal to x square. Now we will draw y equal to x line. It should be drawn only for positive values of x. We should not extend this line below x axis because y cannot be negative. This is y equal to x line. Similarly, let us draw y is equal to minus x line. It should be drawn only for negative values of x and it should not be extended below x axis as y is absolute value of x. Now we have to check the area to be shaded is inside the parabola or outside the parabola. The inequality given is y greater than or equal to x square. We will substitute 0, 1 point and check. X is 0, y is 1. So 1 is greater than or equal to 0. It satisfies. Therefore, the point 0, 1 satisfies this inequality. The area is inside the parabola. We will draw the limit line. I will name this area as A. Area is symmetric about y-axis. Therefore, area is 2 times area A. 2 times area A is between 2 curves. We have to do upper curve minus lower curve. Upper curve is a line and lower curve is a parabola. With respect to x variable we are doing. The limits for x are 0 to 1. Upper curve is a line, so yl dx minus the same limits 0 to 1 and y of parabola dx. 2 times integral 0 to 1 of, from the line equation we are using y equal to x line, therefore x dx minus integral 0 to 1 of, from the parabola equation y is x square dx. Integral of x is x square over 2, the limits are 0 to 1, minus integral of x square is x cube divided by 3, the limits are 0 to 1. 2 times half into 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 by 3 times 1 minus 0 is 1. 2 times 6 is the LCM. we get 3 minus 2, 2 divided by 6, 1 divided by 3 square units. Question number 13. Using the method of integration, find the area of the triangle ABC, coordinates of whose vertices are A 2 0, B 4 5 and C 6 3. To do the integration, we need to find the equations of these sides using 2-point form of a straight line. The formula is y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1. We will find equation of AB. A is 2 0, B is 4 5. We will take A as x1 y1, B as x2 y2. Therefore, the equation is y minus 0 divided by 5 minus 0 equal to x minus 2 divided by 4 minus 2. Y is equal to 5 by 2 times x minus 2. Next, equation of BC. B is 4 5, C is 6 3. We will take x1 y1, x2 y2 using the formula of y minus 5 divided by 3 minus 5 equal to x minus 4 divided by 6 minus 4. Y minus 5 divided by minus 2 is equal to x minus 4 divided by 2. Y minus 5 is minus x plus 4. We get y as minus x plus 9. Let us do equation of AC. A is 2 0 and C is 6 3. x1 y1, x2 y2. Y minus 0 divided by 3 minus 0 equal to x minus 2 divided by 6 minus 2. Y is 3 divided by 4 times x minus 2. Two 0 is the vertex A, B is 4 5 and C is 6 3. Join these three vertices. AB equation is y equal to 5 by 2 times x minus 2 and BC equation is y equal to 9 minus x and AC equation is y equal to 3 by 4 times x minus 2. We will shade the triangular region. This is the area to be calculated. Draw the limit lines. In this triangle, we have two upper curves, AB and BC, and one lower curve which is AC. We will add the upper curve's area and subtract the lower curve area. Therefore, area is integral. The limits for AB line are 2 to 4 of y of AB dx plus for BC the limits are 4 to 6 y of BC line dx minus integral for AC line the limits are 2 to 6 y of AC dx integral 2 to 4 5 by 2 times x minus 2 dx plus integral 4 to 6 9 minus x dx minus integral 2 to 6 3 by 4 times x minus 2 dx. 5 by 2 times x square divided by 2, the limits are 2 to 4, minus 2x, the limits are 2 to 4, plus 9x, the limits are 4 to 6, minus x square divided by 2 with the limits 4 to 6, minus 3 by 4 times x square divided by 2, 2 to 6, minus 2x, 2 to 6. 5 by 2 times half into 16 minus 4, minus 2 times 4 minus 2, plus 9 times 6 minus 4, minus half into 36 minus 16, minus 3 by 4 times half into 36 minus 4, minus 2 times 6 minus 2. 5 by 2 times 12 divided by 2 is 6, 2 2s are 4, plus 2 9s are 18, minus 36 minus 16 is 20, 20 divided by 2 is 10, minus 3 by 4 times 32 divided by 2 is 16, 4 2s are 8. 2 and 2 are getting cancelled. 5, 18 minus 10 is 8, minus 3 by 4 times 8. 5 plus 8 minus 6, 7 square units. We can easily check the answer by calculating the areas using area of the triangle and area of the trapezium. Question 14. Using the method of integration, find the area of the region bounded by the lines 2x plus y equal to 4, 3x minus 2y equal to 6 and x minus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. To find the limits, we need to find the points of intersection. We will number these lines as 1, 2 and 3. Let us solve 1 and 2. I am multiplying the first equation by 2 and the second equation is 3x minus 2y equal to 6. 7x is 14, therefore x is 2. We will substitute in the first equation to find y value. Therefore, the point of intersection is 2, 0. Now we will solve second and third. 3x minus 2y is 6. The third equation we will multiply by 3. I am taking 5 to the other side, minus 15. Change the sign. 7y is 21. Therefore, y is 3. Let us substitute in the third equation to find x value. 3y is 9 minus 5, which is 4. The point of intersection is 4, 3. Write the x coordinate first. Now let us solve first and the third equations. We will multiply the first equation by 3. 6x plus 3y is 12. And third equation is x minus 3y equal to minus 5. 7x is 7. Therefore, x value is 1. Substitute this x in the first equation. Y is 4 minus 2, which is 2. Therefore, the point of intersection is 1, 2. Or you may use tables to draw the lines. From the figure, you have to find the points of intersection. We will name these points as A, B, C. So, the vertex A is 2, 0. and vertex B is 4, 3 and C is 1, 2. We got this by solving first and second. This is second and third. This is first and third. So joining A and B is the second equation. From these numbers you can make out. The second equation is 2y is 3x minus 6. And joining the points B and C, 3 is the common equation here, so it represents third equation. 3y is equal to x plus 5. Then AC, joining A and C, first, it represents the first equation. Y is 4 minus 2x. Let us shade the region. We will draw the limit lines. In this triangle, we have only one upper curve and two lower curves. Area is equal to integral. For the upper curve, the limits are 1 to 4. Y of BC line minus integral for AC. The limits are 1 to 2 minus integral for the line AB, that is also lower curve, it has to be subtracted. The limits are 2 to 4. Integral 1 to 4, BC line equation is x plus 5 divided by 3 dx minus integral 1 to 2 of AC equation is 4 minus 2x dx minus integral 2 to 4 of, from AB line, y is 3x minus 6 divided by 2 dx. 1 by 3 times x square divided by 2, 1 to 4, 5x 1 to 4 minus 4 times x 1 to 2, 2 times x square divided by 2, 1 to 2 minus half into 3x square divided by 2, 2 to 4 minus 6x 2 to 4. 1 by 3 times half into 16 minus 1 plus 5 times 4 minus 1 minus 4 times 2 minus 1 minus 4 minus 1 minus half into 3 by 2 times 16 minus 4 minus 6 times 4 minus 2. And this is 15 divided by 2 plus 15 minus 4 minus 3 minus half into 12 divided by 2 is 6, 6 3s are 18 minus 6 2s are 12. One by 3 times 2 is the LCM, 30 plus 15 is 45. Minus 1 minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. 15 divided by 2 minus 4. 15 minus 8 divided by 2, which is 7 by 2 square units. Easily we can check this answer. The first integral gives the area under the line BC, which is area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium is half into h into a plus b. That is, it gives area of this trapezium. Half into Height of this trapezium is 3 units, which is 1 to 4, and length of the parallel sides are 2 and 3. 15 divided by 2. That is our first term. Second integral is area under the line AC, which is area of this triangle. Area of the triangle formula is half BH. Half into base of the triangle is 1 unit and height is 2 units. The answer should be 1. See the second term, we got 1. But it is a lower curve, it has to be subtracted, that's why it is minus 1. And then the third integral gives area under the line AB, that is, it gives this triangular region. Area of the triangle is again half BH, and base of that triangle is 2 units and height is 3 units. Therefore, the third integral answer is 3, and that is also a lower curve, it has to be subtracted, so it is minus 3. So from the whole trapezium area, these two triangular regions are subtracted to get the triangle ABC area. Question 15. Find the area of the region set of all x comma y such that y square is less than or equal to 4x, 4x square plus 4y square is less than or equal to 9. This is a parabola and that is a circle. We will solve these two equations. 4x square plus 4, substitute for y square, equal to 9. 4x square plus 16x minus 9 is 0. Product is minus 36, sum is 16. The numbers are 18 and minus 2. We will split the middle term. 18x minus 2x minus 9 is 0. From the first two terms, 2x is common. From the last two terms, minus 1 is common. Therefore, the factors are 2x plus 9 and 2x minus 1. We get two answers. X is minus 9 by 2 and x is half. Let us find y values. We will substitute in y square equal to 4x. Y square is negative here. Not possible. Square of a number cannot be negative. If x is half, y square is 4 times half. Therefore, y is plus or minus root 2. Therefore, the points of intersection are half plus or minus root 2. We'll draw the figure. The circle equation is 4x square plus 4y square equal to 9. X square plus y square is 9 by 4, which is 3 by 2 the whole square. Center is 0, 0 and radius is 3 by 2. Radius is 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5. This is 1. Half. This point is half root 2 and this point is half minus root 2. The parabola is a right side parabola which passes through the origin. Let us complete the parabola. Equation of the circle is y square equal to 3 by 2 the whole square minus x square, and equation of the parabola is y square equal to 4x. Now we have to check which area to be shaded. The inequality given for parabola is y square less than or equal to 4x. We will substitute 1, 0 to check. We cannot substitute 0, 0 for checking because the parabola passes through the origin. Y is 0, x is 1. It satisfies. That means 1, 0 is in the correct region, which is inside the parabola. And for the circle, 4x square plus 4y square less than or equal to 9, we will substitute 0, 0 for checking. We get 0 less than or equal to 9. This also satisfies. Therefore, the area is inside the circle. Let us shade the region. We will draw the limit line. We will take this as area A, area B. The area to be calculated is symmetric about x-axis. Area is symmetric about x-axis. Therefore, area is 2 times A plus B. 2 times A is area under the parabola and the limits are 0 to half. Y of parabola dx plus integral B area is under the circle. The limits are half and 3 by 2. Y of circle dx. 2 times integral 0 to half of, from the parabola equation, y is 2 root x plus integral half to 3 by 2 of, from the circle equation, y is square root of 3 by 2 the whole square minus x square dx. 2 times integral of root x is x power 3 by 2 times 2 by 3. The limits are 0 to half, plus here we will use the formula x divided by 2 root of 9 by 4 minus x square plus a square divided by 2 sine inverse of x divided by 3 by 2, which will become 2 by 3, and the limits are half to 3 by 2. Two times 4 by 3 times half power 3 by 2, that is 1 divided by 2 power 3 by 2, and the lower limit is 0, plus the upper limit will be 0, 9 by 4 minus 9 by 4, and the lower limit is half divided by 2 times root of 9 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 9 by 8 times sine inverse of 1 minus sine inverse of 1 divided by 3. 2 times 4 divided by 3, this is square root of 2 the whole cube, which is 2 root 2, minus 1 by 4 times 9 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is 8 by 4, which is root 2, plus 9 by 8 times pi by 2 minus sine inverse of 1 by 3. We will simplify this. 2 divided by root 2 is root 2 minus root 2 divided by 4. 9 by 8 times pi by 2 minus sine inverse can be written as cos inverse of 1 by 3. And these two are like terms. We will take LCM and simplify. 12 is the LCM. 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2 is root 2 plus 9 by 8 times cos inverse of 1 by 3. The answer is root 2 over 6 plus 9 by 4 cos inverse of 1 over 3 square units. Or you may give the answer in terms of sine inverse also. Question number 16. Area bounded by the curve y equal to x cube, x-axis and the ordinates x equal to minus 2 and x equal to 1. We will draw the table for the curve y is equal to x cube, and we will take the values from minus 2 to 1. Minus 2 the whole cube is minus 8, Minus 1 the whole cube is minus 1, 0 cube and 1 cube is 1. 0, 0 is the origin, 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 8. This is the graph. We will draw the limit lines. Let us shade the region. We will name it as A and B. Area A is below x-axis, so it will get a negative sign. We have to make it positive. Area is equal to A area plus B area. A area is below x-axis, it will be negative. To make it positive, let us write the absolute value sign, and the area is integral minus 2 to 0 of the curve y dx, which is x cube dx, plus B area is above x-axis, it will be positive, integral 0 to 1 of the same curve x cube dx. Or we may write minus integral minus 2 to 0 of x cube dx plus integral 0 to 1 of x cube dx. This integral will be negative. By writing this negative sign, we are making it positive. Integral of x cube is x power 4 divided by 4 and the limits are minus 2 to 0. X power 4 divided by 4, the limits are 0 to 1. Minus 1 by 4 times 0 minus minus 2 whole power 4 is 16. 1 by 4 times 1 minus 0. This is 4 plus 1 by 4. The answer is 17 divided by 4 square units. The correct option is D. Question 17. The area bounded by the curve y equal to x, absolute value of x, x-axis, and the ordinates x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 1. We will remove the absolute value sign by writing plus or minus. If x is positive, it will be x, and if x is negative, absolute value of x is minus x. Therefore, y is equal to x square when x is positive and minus x square when x is negative. Draw the table. And here the values are x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 1. So we will take minus 1, 0, 1. For positive values of x, we have to use x square. 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1. And for negative values of x, we have to use minus x square. So minus 1 square is 1. 1, 1, minus 1 and minus 1. Y equal to x square only for positive values of x. So it is half parabola. The other half will be here. Similarly, for negative values of x, y is minus x square. That is also half parabola. And the other half is here. This is y equal to x square curve. And this is y equal to minus x square curve. Let us draw the limit lines. X is minus 1 and x is plus 1. We will shade the area. We will take this as A, this as B. A area is below x-axis. It will be negative. We have to make it positive by writing the absolute value sign or by writing a minus sign. Therefore, area is equal to absolute value of integral minus 1 to 0 of y dx plus B area integral 0 to 1 of y dx. We will remove the absolute value sign by writing a negative sign. integral minus 1 to 0 of y in the limit minus 1 to 0 is minus x square plus integral 0 to 1 of in the interval 0 to 1 y is plus x square dx. Minus into minus is plus. Integral of x square is x cube over 3. The limits are minus 1 to 0 plus integral of x square is x cube over 3 and the limits are 0 to 1. 1 by 3 times upper limit minus lower limit. Minus 1 the whole cube is minus 1 plus 1 by 3 times 1 minus 0. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Both these areas are equal. The answer is 2 by 3 square units. And the correct option is C. Question number 18. The area of the circle x square plus y square is equal to 16 exterior to the parabola y square equal to 6x. We will solve these two equations. X square plus 6x minus 16 is 0. The factors are x plus 8 and x minus 2. We get two answers for x. We will find the corresponding values of y. If x is minus 8, y square is 6x minus 48, which is not possible. Square of a number cannot be negative. If x is 2, y square is 6 2s are 12. Therefore, y will be plus or minus root 12, which is plus or minus 2 times root 3. Therefore, the points of intersection are 2 plus or minus 2 root 3. Let's draw the figure. The circle equation is x square plus y square equal to 16. Radius is 4 units. x2 and the corresponding points on the circle 2, 2 root 3 and this is 2, minus 2 root 3. The parabola passes through these 2 points and passes through the origin. It is a right side parabola. Equation of the parabola is y square equal to 6x and equation of the circle is x square plus y square equal to 16. The area of the circle exterior to the parabola we have to calculate. Draw the limit line. Area is symmetric about x-axis. So we will find one area and multiply it by 2. Therefore, area is 2 times integral minus 4 to 2 of circle minus integral 0 to 2 of parabola. The first integral gives this whole area and the second integral gives area under this parabola. So subtraction will give that yellow region. 2 times integral minus 4 to 2 of y from the circle equation is root of 4 square minus x square times dx minus integral 0 to 2 of y from the parabola equation is root 6 times root x dx. 2 times x divided by 2 root of 16 minus x square plus 16 divided by 2 sine inverse of x divided by 4 and the limits are minus 4 to 2 minus 4 to 2 minus root 6 times x power half plus 1 which is 3 by 2 times 2 by 3 and the limits are 0 to 2. 2 times upper limit is 1 into root of 16 minus 4, which is 12, minus the lower limit will become 0, plus 8 times sine inverse of half minus sine inverse of minus 1, minus 2 divided by 3 times root 6 root 2 cube, minus the lower limit is 0. 2 times root 12 is 2 root 3 plus 8 times sine inverse of half is pi by 6 minus sine inverse of minus 1 is minus sine inverse of 1, which is plus sine inverse of 1. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2 minus 2 by 3 times root 6. Root 2 cube is 2 root 2, and this 2 is common for all these terms. 2 times 2 root 3 plus 8 times 6 is the LCM. 3 pi plus pi is 4 pi minus 4 by 3 times root 12. Root 12 is 2 root 3. 2 times 16 by 3 pi. These two are like terms, 2 root 3 and minus 8 by 3 root 3. LCM is 3. 6 root 3 minus 8 root 3, which is minus 2 root 3 divided by 3. 2 by 3 is common. Therefore, we get 4 by 3 times 8 pi minus root 3 square units. The correct option is C. Question 19. The area bounded by y-axis, y equal to cos x and y equal to sin x, when 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi by 2. Sin 0 is 0, sin 90 is 1. This is sine curve. Cos 0 is 1 and cos 90 is 0. This is cos curve. And they intersect at pi by 4. We have to shade the region bounded by y-axis. We know the limits for x, so we will do integration with respect to x. We can do integration with respect to y also. Area of the shaded region is equal to, we will do upper curve minus lower curve, integral 0 to pi by 4 of, with respect to x-axis the upper curve is the cos curve, minus the lower curve is sine curve. An integral of cos x is sin x. The limits are 0 to pi by 4. An integral of sin x is minus cos x. Minus of minus will become plus. The limits are 0 to pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Sin 0 is 0. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Cos 0 is 1. 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is 2 by root 2 minus 1, which is root 2 minus 1 square units. B subdivision is the correct answer. Example 12. Find the area of the region bounded by the line y equal to 3x plus 2, the x-axis and the ordinates x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 1. For the line y equal to 3x plus 2, when x is 0, y is 2. And if y is 0, x is minus 2 divided by 3. And if x is minus 1, minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. And if x is plus 1, it is 5. 0, 2 is this point. Minus 1, minus 1, 1, 5. Let us join these points to get the straight line. This is y equal to 3x plus 2. And this point where it meets the x-axis is minus 2 divided by 3. Draw the limit lines. X is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to plus 1. We will shade the region. And this region is below x-axis, it will get a negative sign. We will name them as area A and area B. Therefore, area of the shaded region is area A plus area B. Area A will be negative. We will make it positive by writing the absolute value sign. Integral, the limits are minus 1 to minus 2 divided by 3. Y from the line equation. Plus B area is integral. The limits are minus 2 divided by 3 to 1, the same line y dx. We will remove the absolute value sign by writing minus sign. Integral minus 1 to minus 2 by 3, y is 3x plus 2 times dx plus integral minus 2 divided by 3 to 1 of 3x plus 2 dx minus of 3 times x square divided by 2 and the limits are minus 1 to minus 2 divided by 3 plus 2x, the limits are minus 1 to minus 2 by 3 plus 3 times x square divided by 2 negative 2 by 3 to 1 plus 2x, the limits are negative 2 by 3 to 1 minus of 3 by 2 times 4 divided by 9 minus 1 plus 2 times minus 2 divided by 3 minus of minus 1 plus 3 divided by 2 times 1 minus 4 divided by 9 plus 2 times 1 minus minus 2 by 3. Minus 3 by 2 times 9 is the LCM, 4 minus 9 is minus 5 plus 2 times 3 is the LCM, minus 2 plus 3 plus 3 by 2 times 9 is the LCM, 9 minus 4 is 5 plus 2 times 3 is the LCM, 3 plus 2, 5 minus of minus 5 over 6 plus 2 over 3 5 over 6 plus 10 over 3. We will take 6 as the LCM. We get plus 5 and 2 2s are 4, minus 4 plus 5 and 2 times 10 is 20. It is 30 minus 4, 26 over 6. The answer is 13 over 3 square units. Example 14. Prove that the curves y square equal to 4x, x square equal to 4y divide the area of the square bounded by x equal to 0, x equal to 4, y equal to 4, y equal to 0 into 3 equal parts. These two are parabolas. We will solve them and find the points of intersection. From the second equation, y is x square over 4. We will substitute it in the first equation. We get x square divided by 4 the whole square equal to 4x. X raised to 4 divided by 16 is 4x. X raised to 4 is 64 times x. We will cancel one x, but don't forget to equate it to 0. X cube is 64. Therefore, x is cube root of 64 is 4. If x is 0, y is x square divided by 4, which is 0. If x is 4, y is x square divided by 4, which is 16 by 4, 4. Therefore, the points of intersection are 0, 0 and 4, 4. The first parabola, y square equal to 4x, is the right side parabola passing through 0, 0 and 4, 4. This is y square equal to 4x. The second parabola, x square equal to 4y, is an upward parabola passing through 0, 0 and 4, 4. Now we will draw the lines. X is equal to 0 is the equation of y-axis. X is equal to 4 is a line parallel to y-axis. Y equal to 0 is the equation of x-axis, and y equal to 4 is a line parallel to x-axis. So these four lines, they form a square. This is the area between the two parabolas. We have to prove that these three areas are equal. We will name them as A, B and C. Let us first calculate area A. Area A is bounded by x-axis. The limits are 0 to 4 of x square equal to 4y. Therefore, y from this is x square over 4 times dx. The integration is easy to do. X cube divided by 3. The limits are 0 to 4. It is 1 by 12 times 4 cube, which is 64 minus 0. 64 divided by 12, which is 16 over 3 square units. Let us calculate area B. Area B is between two curves. We have to do upper curve minus lower curve. Integral. The limits are 0 to 4 with respect to x. 0 to 4 of upper curve is y square equal to 4x. So y will be 2 root x dx minus the lower curve. The limits are 0 to 4 and it is x square divided by 4 dx. 2 times integral of root x is x raised to 3 by 2 times 2 by 3. The limits are 0 to 4 minus x cube divided by 4 times 3. The limits are 0 to 4. 4 by 3 times 4 raised to 3 by 2. 4 power half is 2. 2 cube is 8. The lower limit is 0. Minus 1 by 12 times 64 minus 0. 32 over 3 minus 64 divided by 12 is 16 divided by 3. Therefore, the answer is 16 divided by 3 square units. Now we will calculate area C. Area C is bounded by y-axis. We will do the integration with respect to y. The limits are 0 to 4 for the y variable and it is under the parabola y square equal to 4x. And from this, x is y square over 4. X dy is the formula. Y square divided by 4 dy. 1 by 4 times integral is y cube divided by 3. The limits are 0 to 4. 1 by 12 times 64 minus 0, which is 16 over 3 square units. All three areas are equal. Area A equal to area B equal to area C. Therefore, the curves y square equal to 4x and x square equal to 4y divide the area of the square into 3 equal parts.